Hey, Becerra, you can't hide. We can see your corporate side.
No Walmart, no TPP, no corporate-bought democracy.
The Constitution gives Congress the power to negotiate trade deals, and not the President. Fast Track, otherwise known as Trade Promotion Authority, is a Nixon-era style procedure that was first introduced in 1974. The worry is that if this thing gets fast-tracked, it's going to get passed without the input of Congress or the American people. 3/4 of the Democrats and 23 Republicans have pledged to vote no on Fast Track. The TPP has been negotiated in secret for the last 4 years between 600 corporate representatives and the U.S. Trade Representative, but no member of the public, the press, or any member of Congress until recently has seen the text of it. This is an agreement that's being negotiated of, by, and for the corporations. Walmart, Monsanto, Dow Chemical, Philip Morris. If this thing gets passed, it's going to make all of our food safety laws, all of our environmental safety laws moot. They're going to be able to sue a country if we pass a ban on fracking here in LA. Then one of these companies, Freeport McMoran, who's drilling in the Inglewood oil field, they can sue the city of Los Angeles and Beverly Hills for loss of expected future profits. Don't think it can happen. It's happening right now in Canada. The province of Quebec has banned fracking, and they are suing Quebec for that fracking ban. Yeah.
Go Quebec!
Also, it will make the availability of low-cost generic drugs later, because they're trying to extend the patent to 12 years, which is hard for poor countries that can't afford these high-priced pharmaceuticals. It is also going to affect our internet freedom. It's a backdoor way to get in SOPA and CISPA, which the public successfully fought last year. It's going to outsource even more American jobs. NAFTA, which they said would get 200,000 jobs a year, we've actually lost over 1 million jobs because of NAFTA. Do we want another NAFTA on steroids? No! No way! And also, if this thing gets passed, not only will more American jobs be outsourced, but according to the Center for Economic Policy Research, 90% of Americans' wages will go down as a result of this.
Crazy!
Yeah, so we only have a little while to stop this, and we the people have to tell him no TPP!
No TPP!
No
TPP!
No corporate power grab!
No corporate power grab!
All right!
TPP, it's all about secrecy. Ain't nothing about trade, you see. TPP, guaranteed, screw you and me.
The building's closed, sir.
We're going with constituents.
We have the building closed.
Yeah, the building closed,
Yes,
but they're constituents.
Okay,
Yeah, why is it closed?
The building is just closed.
Well, can you give me the reason? I'm a citizen, I'm a constituent of Mr. Becerra.
And the building is private
Cannot
property.
even
It
go
is not
in
private
and make an
property,
appointment.
It is.
it is a government
No,
agency.
it's not.
Is that why he's here, so he can do this?
So
No,
that he can
I
buy
don't know.
from us?
I don't know.
Seriously? I've got to be able to talk to Mr. Becerra.
We can't
Okay.
even go
Would
in
you
and make
please
an
let me in?
appointment?
I know what, let me go in and make an appointment. How's that?
Make a stand
How about
about
that?
this.
Sir, the building is closed.
I'm going to make a
The
stand
building's
about
closed?
this.
Okay.
Then is Becerra, did Becerra resign?
Danny, get LAPD over here, okay?
Get
Did
the
he
police
resign?
here immediately.
Yeah.
This is a federal government office that we are not being allowed into. This is constituents of the congressman.
believe this.
I came in an hour early to make an appointment, and they would not accept the appointment. They would not even come out and address us. They would not even come out and watch our protests. We have constituents that are right here that are not even being allowed in the building. This is a private security man. He does not even work for the government, but he is taking the orders of the congressman or whoever owns this building, which, by the way, the Chamber of Commerce...
And they just call the cops.
The Chamber of Commerce is in this building.
Seriously.
And we want you to know that the Chamber of Commerce is behind the Trans-Pacific Partnership. Should he be representing the businesses of the Chamber of Commerce, or should he be representing us, the 99%?
Yeah, the
What do you guys
people.
think about that? We are not storming this office. We are not picketing in here. Do we have any, weapons? Do we have anything other than our voices?
Why don't we do what you originally told me you were going to do, which is stand downstairs, and then I'll talk with someone from the chamber and find out what's going on. So you just want to make an appointment.
Okay,
Is that correct?
So
Yeah, I want to make an appointment.
Okay, just a minute.
Wait a minute, you heard from the LAPD, the Los Angeles Police Department representative here, who supposedly is a government agency, that she needs to ask the Chamber of Commerce, which represents the 1%. All the businesses in America are represented by the Chamber of Commerce, and this is what the LAPD thinks they need to answer to. So do you want to rephrase what you just said to me?
What I'm going to do is go over here right now. Thank you very much.
I'm a constituent, and I'd like to make an appointment with the Becerra, Mr. Becerra's office.
I'm a constituent as well, and I'd like to make an appointment.
Yeah.
Now, we cannot tell anyone to come out. If a representative want to come out and talk to you, or if a representative want you or 2 or 3 to go in, that's their decision.
So a representative can lock himself in though?
Yes, they can. Our job here is to keep the peace. Let me go inside, talk to the office people, and see how they want to handle
Yes,
this.
we have
And I'll come back and let you know.
What I'm amazed at is that it is a federal agent, Mr. Becerra is, and that he's actually denying us access to him. I mean, literally saying no. I'm a Vietnam veteran. I just cannot believe that this shit is going down.
NAFTA on steroids is TPP, and it's a fast track. It's a railroad job, and Becerra is part of the 1/10 or 1% who Obama and the Democrats is serving. It's not serving the community, the 99%. So that's what we need to tell Becerra. Join us and vote with us, the 99%. We know I'm a Mexican American, prior sovereign, national minority, indigenous descent, and we know what NAFTA did to Mexico.
Yeah.
That's why we have a million farmers who used to be able to earn their living with the land like they've done for centuries. They were driven out of their own land because of the cheap corn that was put in because of NAFTA, and they want to do that through the rest of the Pacific Rim, and they want to impoverish the whole world except for that 1/10 of 1% and throw in the 1%.
If you wish to set up a meeting, you can call that number, get on calendar, and they'll gladly meet with you. Okay? Most of the information that you need or you're requesting according to them is going to be through the Washington, D.C. office anyway.
The 99% does not have the money to afford to fly to Washington
To lobby.
to lobby like the corporations do, okay? So that's why she exists. Even though she's not technically knowledgeable about the Trans-Pacific Partnership, she can sit and listen to our concerns and make notes. And that's all I asked her to do. Her name is Gail Greenberg. Which constituent would like to call this number right now and see what happens?
Yeah, may I speak to Gail Greenberg, please? Yeah, my name is David Lara. I'm a constituent of Mr. Becerra's.
David, I'm sorry. Gail's in a meeting. Did you want to leave a voicemail message for her?
Yeah. Is there anybody that can make appointments for her? Because I'd like to see her in, say, in an hour or two. And I'd like to sit down and talk with her about the TPP process that's going through right now.
Okay. I will hear for that then.
All right. Thank you very much. Bye.
So I want to thank Sergeant Baker and Officer Serrano for being here so nicely to make sure that we didn't trash the place. And I want to thank the Chamber of Commerce for basically living up to all of our opinion of them, which is that they have access to the congressman. They can walk from their office right now into the congressman's office and make an appointment, but we the people cannot. Right. So this has been Lauren Steiner reporting from 350 South Bixel and the TPP protest.
Becerra, vote no on fast track! Becerra!